What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. And today we are back with another episode of the Photoshop series. It's been almost a month since I made the last one, and apologies for not getting the Christmas one out as well. But yeah, we're back with the third episode because I feel like this series, does alright, and you guys seem to definitely enjoy it. To make this a little bit easier for me, I already had the 5 plays on each of the Photoshops, so yeah, I don't have to go through the process of actually searching them up. So first up, we've got Hume Luggage. I think we might get someone holding a luggage or something at an airport, maybe. Alright, we've got this one. We'll have it in an airport as well, but we'll save it. We'll make him a bit bigger. So he's obviously not that big, so he has to go there. We've got to crop out the face of McLuggage. That shouldn't take too long either. And the good thing is I've purposely chosen things to Photoshop which don't require the need to blend. We'll just trim it a bit. I'm still not great at trimming with Photoshop. I think that's good enough for now. We'll get rid of that. We want to make him in an airport because that's what the initial goal was, and we couldn't actually find a good photo for that. So we'll search up airport. Well, since his name's Hume Luggage, surely we could look up airport with a McDonald's, and then it could almost... Let's have a look. Could we actually find an airport with a McDonald's? We'll do this one. Because, as everyone probably knows, all bloody McDonald's items are named after a Mick. So you got the McFlurry, you got the McChicken, you got the McNuggets. So let's have that as the background. And then just add a luggage. So we'll get a PNG of some luggage. What else we got? We'll get a few more pieces of luggage in the frame, and then we'll quickly add something else, and then we'll probably wrap it up there. Because as I said before, I don't want to spend too much time on this one. There we go. Hume Luggage. We'll add a new one, and we'll get it there. So we've got all of his luggage, and since he's outside of McDonald's, we'll chuck the McDonald's logo onto it, almost as it's symbolizing a menu item. Because, his name's McLuggage, so, I thought it'd be kind of cool to add that onto it. Yeah, that's it. I reckon we'll go for that one. Hume Luggage. Don't want to add anything more. I don't know. I think that's a decent start. A decent start. Nothing too shabby. We'll move on to the next one. We've already got it lined up there. That's Zachy Fisher. So, I reckon we'll just search up fisherman and we'll go from there. We could almost just use this photo. I know it's of a young kid, but there aren't really many good ones that I was looking at. So we'll chuck that in. Alright, we've got that. We'll quickly get the face of Zach Fisher. Okay, he doesn't look too amused in this photo, to be fair. Compared to that young kid, he looks like he's really up and about wanting to get the fishing done. But Zach Fisher himself in this photo looks like he would rather not do the fishing. But we got to make it seem as though he does want to do it. So that looks shit in a way. But in the same way, you can't tell it's been... You can definitely... Can't tell it's been photoshopped. I think you can clearly tell it has been photoshopped. You can see the kid's chin there. You want to maybe rotate it. Let's just pretend that someone can actually turn their head 180 degrees. If he's Zach Fisher, he's got to be catching some fish, right? So fish PNG. Let's just get this one. Or not. Where do we want to have the fish? Maybe just here. Yeah, why not? We've got to copy and paste to get a few more of these. Keep copy and pasting. Just get as many of the fish as we can. We'll have one here. That looks a bit unrealistic. We'll have it a bit smaller. For the sake of it, let's just have 25 fish. Alright. This is going to be something that I really didn't want to do, but we're going to do it anyways. Very realistic how Zach Fisher caught the exact same fish 20 times. They must have a lot of whatever the type of fish this is. You can't even see his body. We've just covered it in fish. Zach Fisher obviously doesn't seem amused. He's probably like, why the hell am I catching the exact same fish? I wanted to get a trout, but I'm getting this rubbish. Because it seems like the fish that he's been catching is the most generic type you can get. But anyway, we'll move on to the next one. We've got Tom Scully. This one might be difficult, considering that the one I did with Jack Steele was tarred, and it's sort of similar. So we've got to find a skull. So which skull could we use? Hey, this one's a pretty good one. Save image as. And we got to replace... Do we want to replace his neck as well? We'll keep his neck for now, but we might replace his neck with, like, skeleton bones. I mean, but for now, we'll get rid of his head. So, do that. Alright, so we got rid of his head. I don't know, I wouldn't say that we've done the best job, but it's better than nothing. So now, what we're going to have to do is add the skeleton, or the skeleton skull onto it. Oh, there we go, that works. So we'll have to align it so it's his neck proportion. So we kind of have to we're almost as if we're replacing his neck with his head. Now, do we want it smaller? What was his head originally? Is this too small or too big? Because it actually kind of looks alright when you think about it. I want to fix the edges. Look, we could blend the two colours together. In fact, we might try that. Actually, that doesn't look so bad. That honestly doesn't look so bad. That looks kind of cool, actually. We got just the skull. We didn't bother with the boned neck. And then we got it on top of Tom Scully. I don't really know what else we could add to this, really. It's a bit of a simple one, but at the same time, it looks kind of cool. We'll keep it clicking. So Jaden Hunt. Well, we'll make him like that, like a hunter, sort of, at like a hunt down for animals or something. We'll look it up. We'll use this. We'll use this image. Why not? I don't know what it's from. Apparently it's from the Deer Hunter movie. Even better. So we can use that. All right, there we go. We've got the hunter. Now we need to add Hunt on top of it, so we get his face. And we might even go in and get Lockie Hunter, because I think that might be a decent idea. So we'll get his head. Hopefully this works. There, screw it. That's good enough. It's not perfect, obviously, but that's good enough. We'll get a background of like a place where he can do his hunting, I guess, like a forest. That's almost like the stereotypical forest for people who go hunting, I guess. Do we want to get Lockie Hunter in this? Now, I think we might as well do that. Alright, we'll flip this around as well. Flip horizontally. And we'll do the same thing to this one. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. Don't have to be perfect. You never have to be perfect in this. And whilst we're at it, we're going to add some animals. So we'll get a couple of deers. Chuck it there. We'll get another deer. We'll get two of them here. And should we get even a drop-dead deer? Because let's face it, Hunt and Hunter, they're a good duo. So they've got to have some kills already up their sleeve. So let's go and find a dead deer. Slightly graphic. How about we'll use a dead gazelle? I think this is from a video game as well. That doesn't look real. And we can have it laying dead out the front. Just like that. Might even just add a bit of blood to make it even more graphic. So like we did with the mosquito one, we'll get us some blood. Make it a bit graphic. Pool of blood. Why and why not? There we go. Yeah. Let's just leave it at that. I don't want to get demonetized if I want to add anything else. Yeah, I think that was one of the better ones, to be honest with you. We'll leave the best to last, which I don't know if it's going to be the best, to be fair. We've had a few good ones, in my opinion, but we're going to do Liam Baker. I think you guys probably know where we're going with this one. We'll turn it into Baker. So let's search up Baker. Or we could even have him working at Baker's Delight. Should we do that? Why not? Why bloody not? We'll have him work at Baker's Delight. Actually, wait, no, because that's not a PNG. Well, yeah, I guess we'll make it Baker's Delight because technically it is an Australian bakery. Liam Baker is Australian. He's an Australian football player. So we'll have that there. And then we'll add Liam Baker over the top. We will crop out his head. We might almost we'll get rid of his hair. We'll get rid of his hair. We could just blend it, to be fair. We'll do that. Alright, this better work. It didn't work in the last episode for some reason, so it better work this time. I guess you could say that kind of works. Yeah, it's not entirely realistic, to be fair. Yeah, I kind of fucked this one, to be fair. I kind of messed this one up. I don't understand why it doesn't want to blend. I've got to fix it. Alright, there we go. Okay, so I think that doesn't look as bad. I think we should have made the face move more towards the other side. So could we potentially do that? No, it's not letting me. But let's add a few more things to this, because I think we kind of screwed this up, didn't we? We very much so screwed it up, because I don't think anyone's face, you know, starts... It's not aligned, is what I'm trying to say. It's not aligned. We'll get the Baker's Delight logo, since because he's at the Baker's Delight, but I think we messed this one up. I think this almost might be the worst one. Chuck it here. We'll chuck it there. I might as well just wrap it up there, if I'm going to be completely honest. So let's review them for starters. We got Hume Luggage at an airport with his luggage, almost as if it's like a McDonald's item with a Mick luggage. Get it? Oh, I'm so bloody funny, aren't I? But anyway, there you go. This is the McDonald's logo on one of the luggages right there. Next up, we got Zach Fisher. I was going to say Liam Fisher. Don't know why. We look at all these fishes. Like, I swear to God, 25 is exactly the number. But I don't think there is 25. He doesn't look too happy about it either. Next up, we got Tom Scully, which we probably should put him in the middle. I think that looks kind of cool, actually. That might almost be the thumbnail in itself. And next up, we've got Hunter and Hunt. Now, I think this one's arguably the best one. I think it looks really cool, in my opinion. Not gonna lie, you got the two of them working together. We've got a dead antelope on the floor, gazelle. An antelope or a gazelle. And the last one, it doesn't look great. I'm not happy with this one. I screwed up this part. But, you know, sometimes you can always have one that's not as good as the rest. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Obviously, lately, it's been hard to get out the content over the summer. So, let me know what you guys want to see down below. I am going to start uploading again more consistently. Just had a bit of a period where I wasn't uploading as much. If you want to see more of these videos, the Photoshop series, I can definitely continue doing so. So, make sure to leave suggestions down below in the comment section. And I might even continue this series into the footy season, depending on how well it does. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the video if you enjoyed. Hopefully, you enjoy this sort of OG background, which I used to have in my old videos. I think this looks better. I think the footage also comes out a lot cleaner when I got this background. So let me know as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon in my next video.